Hey guys, TapDawg here with Little Alchemist Helper, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Clairvoyant Pack. Ooh. Yes, we have a new Psychic Pack that came out just the other day, and I actually wanted to put this out yesterday, but I was having some issues with figuring out a couple of details with the cards, so I wanted to wait, make sure I had all the information correct and accurate before I brought it to you guys, because I want to make sure I give you the best information possible. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's start with the gold combo card, the new unique card that comes with this pack, and that is the Psychic card. Here it is, mysteriously appearing out of nowhere. That's just iMovie for you. So the Psychic card is actually a really great addition to this game. When both Mr. Andersam and I were talking about it, he felt it was probably like a 4-star out of 5 card, and I was thinking it was an 8.5 out of 10. So basically about the same. Either way, it's a really great card to add to the game. It's got over 100 combos. I think it's either 105 or 107 combos, and a large number of those are bronze and silver combos. So there's a little bit of a caveat there that even though it does have a lot of combos, a lot of them aren't necessarily the high-end combos. But with that being said, we do really like this card. We both think it would be a great addition to both your heroics and your arena deck if you get it. So this is a good card to get. Now sadly, I can't say the same is true about the Onyx combo card that comes with this, and that is Insect. Now, I really applaud Chin for adding in additional gold cards into the Onyx category. I think that's a really great move to do. It lets us have a little bit more flexibility. However, the Insect card only has 65 combos, and they're not really great. In fact, the gold version of this is a 2 out of 5 in Mr. Andersam's video that he just released. And I'd say, yeah, it's a 3 or maybe a 4-star card. It's really not that great out of 10. I use 10, he uses 5. Either way, the point is, it's not that great of a card. It's similar to me to the level of the Hammer Onyx card. It's obviously a good card to get. You're going to be able to make some good combos with it, but there's just not enough combos to justify adding that to your arena deck. It'd be a great addition, though, to your heroics deck. Alright, so with that being said, let's jump into the final form cards that are inside this deck. We've got, let's see, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new final form cards. And I've got to tell you, there's only one that I'd actually consider adding to my arena deck. All the rest of these are just kind of subpar. But let's go through them. First, we have Lunara. This is it kind of looks like a Zubat or one of the newer additions to the bat Pokemon. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of got the moon lunar theme to it. When it's at its final form, it has a 32 attack and 23 defense, and it's a crushing blow card. Now, had this been a critical strike card, I would have been saying great, good addition, good card to add, but because it's a crushing blow, it doesn't have that very many good uses in your arena. It'll be a great addition, though, to your heroics deck. Next up, we have the Psychic Elementalist. It's kind of a cool looking card. You got the little like orb in the lady's hand there. And this is a 29-27 critical strike. It's a so-so average critical strike card. It does have that high defense, which is good, but if you already have a 29-27 critical strike in your arena deck, you really don't need another one of these. I wouldn't recommend getting this deck if you're trying to get that card. However, this next card, even though it's just a slight tweak in the attack and defense on it, I would recommend this card. This is the card I think you'd want to go for, and that's Mr. Clown. He kind of looks like he's trying to be like a Dragonball Z character doing a Kamehameha wave. And so his attack is 30, and his defense is 26. Now, it's just one difference between the attack and defense, but again, he's a critical strike. And so, even though it's only one more attack, he's actually going to be doing 2 more attack because of how it doubles. And so for that reason, I think he'd be worth the risk or worth the addition to your deck. If I actually got 2 Mr. Clowns, I would use him in place of my, oh gosh, what do I have? Like an alien dino or something. So it does 29-27. So I'd rather use this guy because I could get away with having 1 less health if I get to do 2 additional damage. Next up is the Delusional Psychic. And he is a 29-25 absorb card. It's kind of a typical or an average absorb card. Great to add to your arena. I'm sorry, not your arena, your heroics deck, but not really good to use in the arena. Then we have the Gunfoo Cleric. It's a 28-27 counterattack, or a reflect, as some people like to call it, because it reflects back any damage it does. But because it's such a high defense card, I really don't see a purpose or a use in the Gunfoo Cleric in your arena deck. And if I had this in my heroics deck, I'd just use it without using its counterattack methods, because there's no real need for it. Then you have Cuckoo Nuts. Now, if you look at this card, I'll zoom in on it for you. I'm pretty sure that middle coconut is a ripoff of Chewbacca. I mean, look at that face. It's true. Anywho, Cuckoo Nuts is a 32 attack, 21 defense, crushing blow. This is another card where if it was a critical strike, I'd recommend it for your arena. But because it's a crushing blow, the only use I can see you using this for is in heroics. And then finally, I think this is my favorite of those new cards, and this is the Fortune Teller card. I grew up going to Disneyland all the time, and so I always would go to the Penny Arcade, and there's a Fortune Teller in there. And then also, I'm sure all of us have seen the Zoltar machines around the world. You stick in a quarter and it tells you a little fortune, it prints it out. So I love being able to see a Fortune Teller. I think this is a great add to the Psychic section. And it is a 29 attack, 28 defense curse. Even though I love this card, I would not use it in either of my... Well, I'd use it in my heroics deck, obviously, as a filler card, but I wouldn't actually use the curse on it, because there's very little practical use for curse cards. And that's it. Those are all the cards. So my overall recommendation for you is, if you're needing more gold combo cards, Psychic is a great addition. Insect Onyx card, not that great. Wouldn't try to go for that. And then, again, of all of the Final Form cards, only Mr. Cloud stands out as an option that's viable for your arena deck. All the rest of these would be great additions for your heroics deck. Alright, well, that's all the time I have for you guys today. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Give me some comments and feedback in the comments below. And make sure you follow us on our Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. And that's all the time I have for Little Alchemist Helper. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.